Hi guys, welcome back. This week I want to talk to you about creating good tests and paper rubrics. Often when we first start teaching, it's not unusual that we rely on perhaps test banks or test questions from another instructor because it's really hard to create good tests, and it's really hard to create good rubrics. But what I'd like you to do is take some time to learn about creating good test questions and creating good rubrics so that you have a sense of mastery in this area and that you can write better questions and better assess the learning that's happening in your class. I'm going to link to a couple of resources below about how to do this, but I think one of the ones that I really want to highlight here is the importance of rubrics. Because often a lot of the work that I do is either written projects or perhaps oral projects with students where they're doing some sort of experiential learning and then they have to write about it. And with this, a lot of grading can seem subjective, right? We know there's biases in grading. Biases if you know the name of the student or the context of the student, or if you know about the writing skills of the student. There's a lot of things that people focus on that are not actually engaged with what did this student learn. And so developing a good rubric helps keep you a consistent grader and helps keep you focused on what it is that you're trying to actually measure, which is the student learning, and not get distracted by grammar and syntax and all those other things, which are important and certainly can be part of rubrics, but really shouldn't be the sole focus of what you're grading on. Additionally, rubrics are a great tool because they help communicate to the student what it is you're looking for. If you give a set of instructions, that's fantastic, right? Students are like, okay, good, I'm going to write about this. But the problem is that student A might think the instructions mean this, and student B might think the instructions mean this. And now you've got a problem when you're grading because what you've got is two very different things. And of course, those two things could be very different from what you intended when you wrote those instructions, right? So with that, a rubric helps give structure for students and helps them understand what it is that they were trying to learn and what they need to demonstrate in order to get the grade that they want. So again, I'll link to those resources below. I think they're an excellent skill to continue to develop and hone as you grow professionally. And I hope that you get a chance to check those out soon. Have a great rest of your day. See you next week. Bye.